this is Annie Thoe, and welcome to Sensing Vitality. Today we're going to do some movements that will help your hip joints and your low back for walking, for bending, even for knee alignment. So you're going to find a flat stool or a bench or a chair that's firm and flat. And then make sure you've got either bare feet, stocking feet, or a thin shoe. You can use your regular shoes, but something where you can feel your heels, all right? Because we're going to start with tapping your heel and feeling the bone of your foot, because that's what's contacting the ground for stability. Now the forefoot is also important. You're going to be just relaxing the forefoot and just lightly tapping the heel so you can hear the sound of the bone. I like to have my hand here, okay, so that I can feel my hand connecting through the heel. It's just an added way to sense the bones. Let's try the other foot. And you'll notice they sound differently. So just hear the difference in the sound of the thump of the heel. And then you can feel the difference if it's relaxed. There's lots of nuances that you'll start to feel through your hands. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lean back and just sort of plop your foot down so that the weight of the leg just drops onto the foot. So you just plop it down and do that with each foot. Now, why is that important? Because we want the legs to be as relaxed as possible for walking, and particularly for your hips and low back. If the leg can move relaxed, the muscles aren't being pulled when you're moving, all right? So that's pretty important. So we're going to plop the legs. Now, let's review and just sense the sit bone. If you're not sure what your sit bones feel like, even if you are, take your fingertips and lean on one hand at the tip of your fingertips where your sit bone is. So find your sit bone, roll back and forth on the edge of your fingertips, take that away, and then see if can you feel your sit bone, and tap your heel and sit bone. So that's a really important thing, and I do that in other videos. Let's do the other side. These bones, they help your alignment, they help carry your weight so the muscles and ligaments don't get overused. So now see if you can feel both sit bones, both heels. Okay? Now rarely are those completely even, but of course we like them to be. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your hand in front of your knee and you're going to pull your knee toward your hip here. And as you do that, the hip will roll back. It might roll back. Okay? And you'll feel the sitting bone is going to roll back as you move that knee backward. Now push your knee into your hand. Push the hand with the knee, and you'll feel that sitting bone is going to roll forward. So the sitting bone moves with the knee. All right, so this one side is moving. Now let's try the other side. Take your hand, pull that knee back, and you might find one hip rolls back easier than the other, and just notice if this is easier or harder. And can you feel the sit bone rolling? Now if you can't feel your sit bones, go back and try to sit on your fingertips, and you can go to different places. I have another video for that. But just find that sit bone and pull the knee and rolling back. Now push the knee forward and feel the hip rolling forward. All right? So that movement is very important for walking, going up and down stairs, for hiking, for all kinds of stuff. All right? Now, let's see if you can do one and then the other. And that's a lot to feel, actually. It seems so simple, but you can pull one knee and pull the other, or you can push with the knee and feel the hand. Okay, so now we've gone forward and back. Very important. Now let's go side to side. So this is often where people have a lot of hip pain and a lot of low back issues, is the side to side motion, which is how we stabilize for uneven ground. So if you have trouble with balance, this is important for you. So you're going to take your hand on the inside of your knee and press your knee with your hand, and you're just going to press them together. Press them, hold them. People often hold their breath, but keep breathing. And then you're going to tap your heel while you hold that. Tap and feel the bone of the heel. And you notice that my heel, there's a little bit of room there, but I mostly want to have the heel right under the knee. Could be a little bit behind, but more or less under the knee, the heel. Like the ankle is under my knee is really the correct thing to say. Okay, so pressing while I'm tapping. All right, now we're going to do it from this side. We're going to press on the outside of the knee and tap the heel. Okay? This is actually a great training for football players or something, people that get hit from the side, to really feel the support of the bones. All right? Let's try the other side now. So you're going to press on the inside of the knee and make sure that that ankle is under the knee, and tap, tap, tap as you're pressing. And now this side presses on the outside and tap the heel. All right, now let's go back and just pull the knee, and it should slide straighter now. We've balanced the out and insides of the legs, and you should feel a glide that's much better. It's like cross-country ski glide or skating. All right, or bicycling. You can see how this would help all kinds of activities. All right, now believe it or not, this lesson is more about the hips, but believe it or not, it helps the knees. So if you've got knee issues, do this lesson for that too, and you'll find that the alignment is now moving straighter and easier for walking and all kinds of things. Thanks for joining me. Let me know how this works, and I look forward to seeing you next time.